So we're going to review flexbox design patterns, and I have flexbox 23 here. I'll just copy that folder and drop it in 02. And the idea behind these design patterns was your rows need to be 100%. And so I'm just going to split vertically here. And I'm going to create 5 divs. And each div will have an ID, and it'll be S $. So you need to have a letter, can't be a number. And so here is, I'm pretty sure that's my memory. So here is what I want to do, and with my divs, I'm going to make all of them on mobile. Well, first body will be display flex, and then my divs will give them a height of 200 pixels and a border of 2 pixels solid black, and then background color. And background color will have vary between them. That's not so good. Blue. And so I might say, look, I'm just going to put all my styling on another one, but I'll just keep it here. And pound S01 background color, and then we'll just copy that 5 times. And we could change this 2, 3, 4, 5, and then change the colors. Cool. And let's see what it looks like now. Doesn't look so good, right? So how do I get all my divs are smashed over on the left? How do I get those off the wall? See, they're all smashed on the left. How do I get them off the wall? What do I need to do? First of all, why did they get smashed to the wall? What happens if I take this out? Oh, okay. It's actually kind of nice. And I'm going to lower the height to 100. But when I put display flex on, so how do I get them from being smashed? So display flex. So we got flex direction, right? And flex direction is row. Does that change anything? No. We have flex wrap. And default's no wrap. We're going to move it to wrap. Does that change anything? No. What I need to change? Get those off the wall. How do I make them grow? Yeah, just flex grow. Flex grow. 1. Cool. And what about if I want them to be all on their own line? How do I get them all into their own line? With 100%. I could also do flex basis, 100%. That works. Or I could leave this here and do flex basis auto, and that's the same. And or I could do flex grow, flex shrink, and flex basis all as shorthand. But I kind of like specifying them longhand until everybody knows them, including myself. Flex grow, flex shrink, flex basis. Sweet. So that's how we got them all there. If I wanted to do a media query, give myself another style sheet. I'll call this MQ600 plus. And then I'll add this in. link MQ 600 plus media, and I have to do min width because I want it to be that up 600 pixels. I always want to put a semicolon there. And if we go look, media queries, MDN, and look at the examples, media queries, media print, media screen print. What? No examples. Asvina, I see you. App media. Here, see no semicolons on those. And here. Media is only screen. Take a look, I don't know. MDN is the source. So, so I've got that now, and I'm going to open up this style sheet, and I'll just first change colors. So now I want to leave the colors the same. ID is higher specificity than an element, but I could do this. I could do div s. I just want to make sure it works. Pound 01. Now that's the higher specificity. So div pound s01. What's that mean? Div space s01 for a selector. How's that as a selector? Versus like this. Which do I do? What's that one mean? Versus this one, versus this one, versus this one. And I actually want body here. What's this one? All immediate children, right? So we go back and review our selectors. Selectors. Nested selectors. I think it's this fun one. Cool, that's it. So we have div space p, div that's p, div this p, div that p. So with div that p, what's going to be selected? What's red? (12 through 21 is my guess. Anybody want to put money on that? 12 through 21. I wasn't totally sure. And what's this one going to select? 12 through 21 except 17, 18, 19 is my guess. And what's this one going to select? (22 through 26 is my guess. Right, like all siblings that follow. What's this one going to select? +1, right? 22. So this one is getting anything that's under it. This would get just the immediate children. So going back to this one, we have a body, and then any S1, anything with ID S1 under it. What about this? That's what I wanted. What about that? What's that selecting? Any div that has the ID S01. What about this? What would that select? anything with the ID SO1 that's inside a div. And my boss is like, I'm like, I got to teach programming this year, because if I don't teach this class, the Go course this year, it'll be 15 months since I taught it. He's like, yeah, but you could just walk in and teach that stuff. I'm like, man, if you aren't doing this like every week, it starts to slip. You got to be. It's like, go learn Hindi, teach it, you know, a couple of semesters, and then don't teach it for a year and a half and try to teach it again. You're going to be like, how do you say donut? Find the words, right?
I find the words to say anything back. I'm just like, look at me.
So this would do it, and this would do it. We'll go with that, and we're just gonna make this background color. We'll make it a height of something bigger, 300 pixels, so it really stands out. So we're just making sure our media query is working. It works.
Todd, you could specify to do any div with the letter S in it, right? The small letter S? Or does it have to be specifically SO1 or S?
So the reason I did that is because if I don't have S there and I just did O1,
it would do everything that's O1.
no, it won't do it. It doesn't recognize it.
Oh, okay.
Didn't apply anything with that ID. So you need to have alphabet character.
What if you didn't have the number character?
It'd be fine.
It would just do all the ones that are S?
No, just do. You can only have one ID per page. It'll only do the S ID. That's fine. It's a character. So now that I have all those there, I want to do my flex basis at 600. I want to change things. So I don't need any of this. Right? That's all set in this CSS. That's just brought over from it. But what I do need to do now is, I wish I had, well, I'm going to goglan multiple selection. Alt-Shift mouse click. Alt-Shift mouse click. Multi-cursor. IntelliJ. Goglan, coding assistant, smart completion, inspections, refactoring, quick navigation, code generation, code editor, built-in tools, front-end plug-in ecosystem. It's like an early build or something, because it doesn't have a. So I'm just oh, there we go. Control G did it. Have you seen this? Let me do that again. Can't quite get that top one. And then these. Isn't that cool? I could do a width, and now my width is ready. And so this first one will do 70%. This next one will do 30%. This next one will do 20%. This next one will do 60%. Next one will do 20%. So what happened? I wanted the 70 and the 30 on the same row. What happened was we got borders, no box sizing border box. So they're making things bigger as I added border, and then they go over, I guess. So let's try adding that on. HTML body div, and we have content padding. and we have border, and we have margin, and we have box sizing, border box. There we go. 70/30 on the top two and 20/60/20 on the bottom three. And then as I move it back in, my media query hits and it goes to that. Those colors turned out pretty nice, I think. So do you want to try that, or do you want to just keep moving forward? Want to try it? Raise your hand. Keep moving forward. Raise your hand. Eric?
We did something like this yesterday.
Yeah, we did this yesterday. I'll leave this one for home, okay? You guys have it at home to do. Let's keep moving forward.